Good morning, Year 5. Hope you're all doing okay. Welcome to today's SPAG lesson. What we're going to do today, of course, is get your exercise book out, get SPAG at the top of your page, underneath write your LO to consolidate my understanding of modal verbs, and today's date, Wednesday the 13th of January. Just a reminder, you can pause, rewind, replay the video, any point you want, and of course, whenever you see this little image in the bottom corner, or I think there's one in the top corner this time as well, that means you're going to be doing some writing. So let's get on with our recap of our modal verbs. So recognize modal verbs. So what I want you to do, again, I've got the little image here in the top corner, sort the verbs into the correct place in the table, modal verbs and non-modal verbs. Give it your best go, just want to see what you can do. Don't worry if making mistakes, is absolutely fine. So just a quick reminder, modal verbs are something that defines like possibilities. So you might be able to do something, for example. Okay, so there's one for you. Have a go if you can do the rest. Pause the video, give it a try. Okay, here are answers. So modal verbs: can, may, could, will, might, should. You're saying something where it might happen. Okay, there's an element of possibility about it. You might definitely, you might completely not be able to at all. They are your modal verbs. Okay, so can, may, could, will, might, should. Okay, just some examples for you. Identify the modal verb in the sentence below. So Maria would like to go to basketball club, but it is on Thursdays. Which one do we think is the modal verb? You should be able to know that one. Of course, it's would. Rewrite the sentence and fill the gap with the modal verb which shows that the 7 p.m. meeting is certain to happen. So remember, we've got this little image down here, so I want you to write this in your book for me. So whatever happens, and then choose one of the modal verbs that shows that the meeting is definitely going to happen, is certain to happen. Okay, of course, it is the word shall that shows it is definitely going to happen. So next, I would like you to order the sentences below based on the necessity, least to most, that the modal verb implies. So order them, which is the most likely to happen, which is the least likely. So I must order the cake before the party. I could order the cake before the party. I ought to order the cake before the party, which shows that it has to happen, which shows that it might not. Okay, of course, so I could order the cake, could do it. I ought to. Okay, that's a little bit stronger, a little bit more of a necessity. And I must order the cake tomorrow. That is a priority. I must do it. Okay, that's that modal verb. Using modal verb, step 2. So again, writing this out for me, use 5 words below to create a sentence. I just want to use these 5 words, just these 5 words, and create a sentence using them, and then underline your modal verb. Okay, you should have given that a go. We should play out football outside, should being your modal verb. Nice and easy one, that one. Next, work out the modal verbs in the sentences below. So pause the video quickly, just have a quick look. Where are your modal verbs in these 2 sentences? Okay, so your first one is ought to. You ought to watch the nature documentary. It was amazing. And what colour shall we paint in the living room? Shall be your modal verb. Next, match the modal verb to its meaning. So just pause quickly, match these up as quickly as you can. Okay, let's have a look at other answers. So may is a possibility, you might be able to do it, it's all like about a possibility. Must is a certainty, you're definitely going to do it, I'm certain I'm going to do it. And can shows the ability, so you're able to do it, but it doesn't mean you necessarily will or won't. Okay, so you can do something. Highlight the modal verb that would make the sentence below less certain. So it appeared that the bus would be late because of the accident, or it appeared that the bus might be late because of the accident. Which of those sentences show that it's less certain that it's going to happen or not? Okay. Okay, of course the answer is might. So it appeared that the bus might be late because of the accident. It shows that it's certain. I'm not sure if the bus will be late or if it won't be late. I'm not sure. It might happen. How would changing the modal verb could to must alter the meaning in the sentence below? So you've got the sentence, you could go to see the children's production at the high school. Change that now to you must go to the children's production at the high school. What does that change about the sentence? Have a pause, have a little think. What does that change? Okay, let's have a look at our answers. So changing the modal verb, could, alters the meaning because it is no longer a suggestion that you see the production, but a command. Okay, so you could go, suggestion, you could go to it, but if you change it to must, it means you have to go to it. You must do this. Okay, it's a definite thing. Okay, I think that's it now, year 5. So if you would just like to, you can rewind the video if you want to have another look to get a little bit more information out of it, and then please complete the worksheet attached. Thank you very much, year 5. Enjoy the rest of your day.